Students are there. Good morning. Somebody is there or not? Huh? Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Attendance I am taking. 3 member. Good morning. Okay. Good morning. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Not audible. Audible. I am good. How are you? Okay. So start preparing for the NEET 2027. Or just relaxing. Somebody are still in the confused state. What they have to like messages we are getting like sir. First they are saying we are planning to take the drop, but again sir again taking the drop 1 year the same thing we have to do like that. So why this confusion is there? Ultimately the thing is what if you can compromise, then you can like suppose you can compromise with your aim target, then you can think. Otherwise, no other option is there. Okay. Please include the paper discussion of the weekend exam in the track sheet. At least physics we need. Okay. Okay, then we can think if possible. Then the problem is what in the paper discussions of suppose physics we are starting. So the problem will be what? Then chemistry people will also feel why we are not discussing. So suppose chemistry, because some people will ask chemistry also. So suppose both physics and chemistry, so it will start after 6 o'clock, 6:30. Then it will go up to the night also, like how it is going in the paper discussion in the grand test. Then what will happen next day? Class will be also there. But I will talk about this. Okay, you have joined Gear Up program offline. No problem. Gear Up, goal, whatever you want to. What I said in the beginning, in the meeting also we said, which program you are, that doesn't matter. Ultimately, you have to do the hard work. Okay. So means that only one thing that what I'm observing in the beginning, students are very much excited and like they have the inner feeling, means they want to take the revenge from the NTA because no, this year I have not got selection, but next year I will do like this, I will do like this. But after 1 month they are forgetting. So that always you have to keep in the mind, means why, like this journey, 1 year journey of drop, when you are taking the drop for the one particular exam, that everybody that you know also, means in this 1 year we will not get any degree or anything, just we are preparing for one exam. Okay, so means if you are not and if you are planning for the 2 year 3 year taking the drop, so it is better that we have to put the whole effort in a 1 year. Okay, so because after taking the drop you will not get any degree if you are not getting the selection. Okay, so that's why this always you have to keep in the mind why we are taking the drop. Question already in the beginning, in the whole last year also we have given the very good question paper in the from the beginning. Paper was very difficult from the beginning we gave. So here like maybe now what is one thing in the 2025 paper and 26 paper what I observe, means some questions they are giving the new model. Okay, so means earlier what was happening in the 19, 20, 21, 22 means same model they are what following. Okay, they are not giving any new, means all similar type of model, whatever we have given in the book, all books they have given, they were giving like that. But 1 or 2 question, 3 question they are giving now in the 2025 and 26. They are 1 or 2 question, not more than that. They are giving the new. But one thing, if that is a new also, but you can do, because concept they are not giving the new. Okay. Otherwise, most of the problem is already you have seen and you have done also. Okay. So 1 or 2 question, that's why like very rare students are getting the 180 out of 180 in the physics. That is also happening now. Earlier 180 and 180 we were getting easily, but now it is difficult to get the 180 out of 180 in the physics. Okay. So that's why for a 1 and 2 question, no need to worry. And most of the question we will try to cover, new question we will give. Ultimately, the thing is what, when you are getting the new question. So our target is what, anyhow we have to get the solution of this, but that should not be the target. Means getting the solution means that same question will not come in the exam, na? So what we have to do, like when you are doing some new question, you have to learn the approach, how we have to get the approach of this new question. Because every question, whatever exists in the universe, that we cannot solve, na? Otherwise every book you have to solve. But ultimately we can make the concept only. So concept is there, then they will not ask beyond the concept, beyond the syllabus they will not ask, na? So when you are getting the new question, try to learn how to approach. Okay. Yeah, why not? There's so many example also we have given, like who got the 10 marks, like that they got the 160, 140, 155, this year 125. So it is possible you are getting the, but the thing is what I said, motivation, self-motivation is required. Okay. One thing, who is saying this, like in the beginning, our paper. So one thing I said also in the class also, in the beginning, we want to try to build your confidence also. Okay, so that's why maybe the paper will be more, because if we will start giving the paper from the beginning, suppose difficult, and you are getting the out of 180 in the physics, suppose you are getting the 10 marks, 20 marks, 50 marks, okay, that is good. But what you will feel, I am unable to get the marks, means I cannot do the preparation. In between, what will happen, you will start losing the confidence. So one thing, first we have to build the concept. Building the concept means like we should not go to very difficult in the beginning. So first, like how to apply the formula, how to apply the simple concept. That's why in the beginning, maybe pace paper, some paper, we are giving the moderate. In between 2-3 question, we are putting the difficult also, new question also. Okay. So means difficult, they are not giving the in the 90 also, not they are not giving the IIT advanced paper now. No? They are giving the within the syllabus, within the limit also. They are not going very difficult, means solution is a 1 page or 2 page. Okay. So that we are always we are including from the beginning also. And if you see this year also, most of the question was from the like either the notes, direct to few question was directly from the notes, and some question was from the face exam. So first, that is my thinking is what, first we have to build the concept. Okay, so you have to get the confidence first. If you are able to get like easy paper, what will happen? You will give the excuse, sir, easy paper I am doing the silly mistake. Difficult paper I am unable to do. So ultimately, which paper you will do? Okay, so that's why first a few question maybe it will be difficult, but difficult is not required. Neat relevant question is required. So many coaching institute they are giving very difficult paper, but ultimately any question is coming from in the NEET from that paper. No, they are giving anything. So, but ultimately the purpose is not only the top layer. Purpose is what everybody, all the type of student has to cover. Okay. That is okay. That is okay. So, few question mixing we can do, na? Okay, that I will keep in the mind. But if you see, Noora, if you see the our old paper, check the some question was like in the space exam. We are giving the in the beginning also we are giving the difficult. Okay, and last year our pace exam paper was very good. Like it was relevant. That's what I'm saying. Na? Difficult is not required. Relevant is required. we will get self-study session where if you are at home, then at home you have the all self-study session only. If you are in the campus study hours are there, different times study hours are there. You have to, or teacher will be there at that time, and then you can ask the doubts. So study hours session will be there. Morning only classes up to the afternoon 1 o'clock classes will be there. Okay, so this is the one class, means some basics, basic mathematics I will go. Maybe the next class we will try to start the regular syllabus. Okay. Any other doubt anybody has? Who is saying this? Govardhan. Who said this message? What we you are talking about me particularly, or you are talking about the other teacher? Govardhan. Are you listening what I am asking, Govardhan? You are talking about me or other teacher? If you are talking about me, so means up to the 12:30 I am staying in the campus, sometime in the before the NEET also, and sometime regular in the normal days also. And I am the person, means I am taking the both tracked out also. So Govardhan, now after that you are not replying. Okay, so for basic, that is a suggestion to everyone. First, go to the differentiation, integration. Okay, basic mathematics is at least basic calculation. Also, you have to do and make it fast. Like you have to learn how to do the. Reason is what? So many problems are there. Mainly, I felt in that track too. So many problems are there. That is a related, means concept applying is easy. After that, mathematics is the problem. And four chapters directly, it is a trigonometry based. Simple harmonic motion, after that wave, then EM wave, then the alternating current. There we require the property of the trigonometric function like mainly sine and cos. Okay, so these four chapters means, and every year question in the 2019 two question directly they given that even you don't know about the SHM, you know the trigonometry, then you can do those question. Okay, so that's why you have to what I said, basic mathematics is required. Trigonometry integration we are using in all the chapters. Then some ratio, proportion, square root, addition, subtraction, fraction, addition, fraction, power function. All these you have to at least take the 6th, 7th, 8th mathematics, and these whatever I said, and the 9th class trigonometry. At least you have to go to those chapters. Basic calculus, I think Akhilesh sir started. Noora, Fiza, which campus you were there? Noora, Fiza, which campus you were there? So that everybody has to start basic mathematics at least. If right now you don't have the more work, so if you are doing by self anything, then it is okay. But at least everybody has to do the basic mathematics. Is not the time waste. In a whole year, we will not teach the. Okay, Penam Maluru. Okay, Penam boys. Okay, so you were in the LT or the I think LT, no? Yeah, I will. That I am always saying. Also, I am never focusing like that. You have to know this type of problem and model. I am never talking about the model. Also, I always try to like you have to learn the approach because that way I have also learned. So I will be in the Ganguru and the Gear Up Girls. College open. LT started even. Long-term class started from the Thursday. Puja was there, and the Friday. Yesterday, I took the class in the offline. So everybody got what I said. And who is saying that like boys campus teacher has to? The problem is what some students are repeating. Okay, so maybe they are more comfortable with the teacher who taught them. Okay, so for them. The teacher is going same. That is not any rule means we are going the same teacher. Means when we are changing the teacher, maybe suppose you are repeating the same LT next year, suppose your second LT. Then what will happen when the new teacher will be there? Then maybe you can face the problem because already somebody has taught and then you are more comfortable with that teacher. Yeah, offline and online classes will be same syllabus, same test, everything will be the same. Okay, now all queries over. So what I said, everybody at the home now, maybe whatever the book you have, any like class 6th, 7th, 8th, basic mathematics, what I said, power function, square root, ratio, proportion, okay, fraction, addition, subtraction. This is the basic required. Okay. Then after that, what I said, class 10th, 9th, 10th, trigonometry, at least mainly sine and cos property, all the formula. Okay, that you have to practice. Few question you can, if you want, then you can practice, and then after that you can do the differentiation and integration, integration and basic property of that maxima minima. Okay, offline boys LT also started. What I said, both girls and boys, we have the puja on the Thursday, not Thursday, Wednesday we have the puja, and Thursday classes started. Offline is started already. Okay, so this is that what I said, everybody will do these basics. Okay, because if we are teaching the basic mathematics, so we can teach the 10 days also, we can teach the 2 week, 3 week also. But that much means what will happen after some time, you will feel that time pass is going on because basic mathematics means it is, and after that you will feel start getting bored also. You will think the physics not started. That's why this is the suggestion to everyone. Basic part you will try to do by own maximum. Some we will try to cover here also. Okay. So teach us arithmetic and geometric progression and advanced differentiation and integration. Okay. Advanced differentiation integration means what? Okay. So what anybody will say, yesterday who has attended the Akhilesh sir class? I think Akhilesh sir class was there, AKD sir class was there. Anybody attended the AKD sir class? Please tell fast. Anybody attended? Okay, good. So what he has discussed, what he taught, or he did like this, what I'm doing. So anybody will say what he taught, differentiation. Okay. And tomorrow again you will have the Akhilesh sir class. Then maybe he will cover the started differentiation for last 25 minutes. Basic calculus is started. Okay. Okay. So means you are getting the idea, means what you have to read in the differentiation and integration. Okay. And whenever, one more thing, whenever it is required in the physics, again we will recall everything. Okay, like suppose we will say this is the basic mathematics, and suppose you want, then when you will join the offline our app, the classes will be there. If you want the basic mathematics notes, I can send in the group also. Okay, so that basic mathematics formula, all the formula and all the basic concept you will keep in the notes. Suppose I am going to start the simple harmonic motion oscillation, I am going to start, then I will say in the class before, please go through the formula of the trigonometry. At least then you can revise all formula. Okay. What will be the strength of one class in offline? Doubt session means that only means what we will do. Suppose that what I am doing. Suppose after the paper I am coming or the students are sending. Even sometime online class, the class is more in the offline class we have the study hour. Okay, then we are going for the study hour particularly. But for the online class, suppose you have any doubt, you are sending in the class when the class is going on. You are sending the doubt in the class. So teacher will discuss, maybe teacher will discuss in the class. Okay, like in the beginning I'm asking also, anybody has doubt, then you can ask, like that I'm asking in the online classes. If after that, if the suppose any doubt is there, so we will give our number also in the app when it will start in the app. Then you can send the post that doubt in the like our number. Whenever I will get the time, then I will reply also. Okay, sometime handwritten solution I will send. I am sending. Sometime I will send the voice recording. I will send according to that. Okay. Is online or offline? What I said, online only the one thing is there. If you are asking the difference, then definitely offline is better, because online deviations are there. So many deviations are there. Okay, and suppose you are attending the online class, then what will happen if you are not focusing on the online class? You will think, okay, I will see the another lecture. The thing is what, one thing I will say, some topic like whatever we have the planning. So 6-7 months we are completing the whole syllabus, and it is a very difficult also to complete the whole 11th and 12th syllabus in the 6-7 months. But like a small example, I'm taking calorimetry. Little bit, maybe not a difficult, but little bit like it is a little bit difficult topic for the student. Okay, they are even in the end NEET, they are not asking any question from the 5-6 year from the I think 1 year 2022-23 they asked the one question. Otherwise, they are not asking more question from the calorimetry. Some online teachers, they are teaching the calorimetry 10 to 12 classes, like 10 to 12 hours. Okay, we can also teach the 10 to 12 hours, but ultimately what if I'm, because they want to show their self in the online class, teacher want to show their knowledge. Their purpose is not to, like student 12 hours if they are taking for the calorimetry, that is small topic, we will complete in a 1.5 hour or maybe maximum 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so ultimately that purpose is what, which exam we are preparing. One thing that only always we have to keep in the mind. Okay, and we have to complete the whole syllabus within the time. If suppose 12 hours I am teaching the calorimetry, so I can teach the when I was teaching for the IIT student, I was teaching the 50 hours, 60 hours. I was more than that. I was teaching the 40 classes. I was taking, means 40 class, 40 into 2 means that time 2 hour class duration was there. 80 hours I was teaching only the rotational motion. So for any topic limit is not there. But in the IIT that they are asking in any level. So that's why we were teaching more and they were giving the time also more. And that was the 11th and 12th batches. LT, very less time is there. So why we have to give the more, why we have to waste the more time for the for students in the particular topics. Okay, so whatever required that we are covering in the class, and more, and conceptually nobody can say, sir, you have the Gosalite teacher has not covered this concept or this maximum type of problem also we are covering. Any problem is new type of problem we are giving in the test also. So means ultimately after completing nothing will remain. Okay, you can ask to the other student also. So that's why means limit is there. So when you are in the online, you will always have this type of confusion. Okay, I will attend the other class, I will see the other classes, but that is a time waste. But when you are on the offline, you don't have the option. Then you will focus in the class also. Right now, Gear Up 2 batches are there now. Earlier, Gear Up started, I think, 15-20 days before. So Gear Up 1 batch was going on. Now one new batch also started. I'm talking about the girls, and same in the boys. Yeah, last year I took the senior goal girls, but mainly I'm going for the LT. Okay. Now any other doubt? So you have suggested so many topics. That depends. That depends. Different classes, different how many members are there. That depends on which batch you are. Hundred, 200, 300, like that. It will be there. So strength will not be the problem. How many students are sitting in the class? That is not what I said. It means if we are focusing on which thing that we have to know now. Physics tough, na sir. How to study, sir? For different classes, you treat different or not, sir? Yeah, different. According to the batch, we are delivering. Okay, and that is not we are differentiating between the student. It is required. Sometimes that people are comparing, sir, you are teaching this in the more in the this batches, less in this batches, or like this. They are always thinking this is the student mentality. But the thing is what up to which level you can digest, we will give up to that level only, na. Maybe suppose we started from the beginning, we started teaching who is getting the 10 marks, 20 marks in physics. Why we will discuss the first very difficult? They are not studying even in the, so they are thinking that is a difference is the teacher teaching. No, they are not doing their work. So according to their level, we will teach. Up to what the student can digest, we are teaching. Ultimately, the syllabus is same. Only the level and the concept we are discussing all. Only the level of the problem we are changing. Based on our weekend exams marks, first in the beginning in NEET marks, the reshuffling like batches will be there, and after that your PACE marks, weekend exam marks, the reshuffling will be there. Yeah, Shrikara I know. Shrikara was there in the when I was taking the class. Shrikara. The two good example always I am giving those student example. They were in the same batch. I think 2 year back. One is a Karthik and one is the Asfaq. So they were very good. And when I was taking the online class, and then they were always interacting. Also, they were very sincere. And the Karthik, he's the example. Means he was in the Pharma D's. I think the 3rd year, 4th year, or 5th year. Means he said he was attending the online class from the college. In the college, he was in the 3rd year, 4th year. But this much of motivation that when he said about all, he called me after selection. Then really means it is a motivation for the students. Means he was in the Pharma D 3rd year or 4th year, but he wanted to do the MBBS. So he was attending our online classes in the college, and then he got the very good rank. He got the good marks also. So even he came in the our reunion also, Asfaq and Karthik, then I directly met also. And Shrikara is also good student. He was in the online. So that's why I said online means self-motivation is required. And deviation is more also. So that's why if you are asking my suggestion, offline is good. But if you don't have the option to come to the offline, then you can attend the online. No. Then what is the difference in the home and phone is the big problem. You will bring the phone to listen the online class, but you will not listen the online class. Everybody remember the COVID time. Okay. They show the difference in the first batch. What I said, this is the maybe our mentality, but as a teacher, if I don't want to differentiate between the any student. Okay. Even toppers, I focus on the toppers. I focus on the. That's why we are going for the LT. Otherwise, we can go for the goal batches, senior goal batches also. But the problem is what? If everybody will teach the topper, who will teach the average student or below average student? So I think that difference should not be there if you are feeling that. So It is not there according to the batch the teacher is delivering, because the student has to digest whatever the teacher is discussing. Which hostel? Who is like which hostel you are facing the problem? Because of the friends and homesickness. Every hostel water. So you have to say to the dean and the principal who is there, okay, if this type of any problem you are facing. Homesickness will be always there. Where if you are going to the medical college also, this will be there. Home is the home only, na. I also have the homesickness, but due to the homesickness, we cannot stay at home, na. He is the principal of Vinayak sir is the principal of the Shivi Bhavan. I can clarify. I am sitting. That's why the limit is not there. Now, when the doubt is completing, then only we are leaving the campus. At least, if I'm saying myself, then when the student doubt is completing, then only we are. Otherwise, like suppose it is getting late, then next day we are going. In the some common doubts, like in the test paper, any problem is there. Common problem is there that we feel that most of the student has maybe they have this problem. Then I'm discussing in the class also. If you can study properly at home, you decided means then you can stay there, no problem. So I will take the physics track 2, okay. Or it is almost same. Gear up and the goal, few members are the different only. No, basic calculus we cannot, because this year due to the re-NEET already it become late. So what I said, basic mathematics we can teach the 20 days also. And I think some lectures are there already in the YouTube, our basic mathematics class. So 2 week I took only the graph, straight line equation, basic part. Okay, 2 week around trigonometry, Mohit sir has taken, Akhilesh sir also taken, Amit sir also taken. So many classes are there for the basic mathematics. But the top problem is what? Basic mathematics we cannot do more. Limit is not there. So that's why I said everybody has to start the basic mathematics at home. Okay. That we will decide later. That is not right now. Means no any categories there, gold batch or that, where it will be Shivi Bhavan or the Ganguru. So we are planning like start early, because already due to the re-NEET, the little bit session become late. Okay, so we have to start early. Then otherwise, what will happen? The later it will be the problem to complete the syllabus and for the. Yeah, I know. Somebody get up, wake up now. Hello, how are you, sir? I am good. How are you? Sleep completed. Now you have taken this much of time, then what I will discuss now. One thing why we have to think about, that is the problem of the paper setter or who is conducting the exam. Okay, means paper will be difficult, paper will be easy, whatever will be there, we have to, like, one thing what I always used to say, we have to perform relatively, not the absolutely. Paper is difficult, so it is difficult for whole country. And in our session also, 2-3 days back, we have taken the physics session also. So in that also we said, like so many year, these examples are there. 2025, who got the 65 marks in physics, their percentile was 97.6%. So means physics is difficult, then it is difficult for whole country. Okay, so means majority student is the what? They are the average, not very intelligent students are not, like very rarely IIT advanced intelligent, and they are very much like we can think they have the intelligence of some level, who is the IIT topper. But most of the students are the average student. Okay, and in the NEET we don't require very intelligent student, but we require the consistent student, sincere student. Okay. Yesterday also maybe somebody was saying like I think it will CBT will not be there. Let us wait for the few days. If the CBT is there, then we will conduct the exam for that also. CBT, then whatever they will do, we will do the same. Okay. Now I think all doubts. I know the PW teachers, some teachers. Why I have to know why like PW teachers? Some of our friend also, they joined there. Somebody is teaching the mathematics. 448 in the beginning, maybe in the beginning, if you got the 448, you will be in the goal batch. And after that, means batch is not permanent. After that, your performance will be there in the weekend exam. According to that, reshuffling will be there in a whole year. That depends upon you. It is a completely your decision. If you are getting the seat in the private college and then your parents can afford, one thing we should not force our parents, means then they have to pay. If they are capable to pay that much of fees, then no problem. And okay, and you have the confidence. If you are taking the drop, you should have the confidence, means next year definitely you will do good. Okay, much better than whatever you are getting. And if they cannot afford that much of the fees, then I will not suggest that you have to put the burden on your parents. Okay. .480 is the good marks, but just wait. And one more thing, if you are attending the class, don't wait like maybe the country, if you are getting the like 470, somebody maybe says 470, 460 cutoff. Border student, that is a suggestion to all students who is getting 470, 480, 490, 500 even. They have to start now. If you are getting the seat, very good, then you can leave. But if you will wait up to for the counseling for the last round and then you will start, then every year so many good students are losing the good rank due to this reason only, because up to the October they are waiting for the counseling. They will get the seat. After that, when they are not getting due to some marks, then they are joining. So every year very good students are affecting due to this reason. So it is better that you have to, if you are in the border, what I said, up to the 500, 510, 520, then you have to start. Just do something. Just start reading the bio, start attending the classes. Okay. If you are getting the seat, very good. If you are not getting, at least there will be no more lagging will be there. Na? Yeah, online, offline paper are same. Yeah, Shrikara, how are you? How much marks you are getting? Somebody was talking about you. Then I said, Shrikara is a very good student. I know. Because in the beginning, last year, up to the 4 or 5 months, I was there in the online. But after that, I switched in the goal batch. So how much marks you are getting? I will go for the girls batches. This week, maybe test will not be there. After that, you will have the test. Okay, so at least a few things I have to start. Okay, basic part what I said, maybe it will be there, more class we are getting for the basic mathematics, not 4, that is a good marks. Yeah, maybe this not this week, but next week you will have. Okay, so I hope you will get the college, definitely. Shikara, okay. That you will get when the rank will come, then you will get the what is the highest marks. Maybe very good rank we are getting in the senior boys also. So one thing, this is the mentality of the parents also and the student also. That always I used to say when I was even teaching the IIT batches also. Means we see the result of the toppers. Okay, this year this institute has given the AIR 1. Okay, but then everybody feel next I will be there, I will be the rank 1. But so many students, even I work also. So suppose fortunately they got the very good rank among the topper. They are giving the very big photograph of that topper. Okay, rest then nobody is asking. Even the parents are not asking how many students has. Everybody is asking what was the best rank in your institute, but nobody is asking that how many students has not got the selection. Okay, so if the teaching, if the institutes are giving the rank 1, then every year the same institute has to give the rank 1. So ultimately it depends upon the student who got the very good student, and then they can produce the rank 1. Even very good student after getting also they cannot produce if that teacher is not up to that level. Okay, so ultimately it doesn't doesn't matter means what is the top rank, what is the highest mark. Okay. Offline, I took offline regular classes started from yesterday in the LT. No, every weekend exam paper discussion will not be there. If the doubt is there, then you can ask the doubt to the in the next day class, in the online class, you can ask the doubt to the teacher. Okay, according to the time they will say. Okay, so again I am repeating everybody what you have. I got 67 marks in physics. Good, 67 is a good marks, and the thing is what now physics. Why the physics? The people are facing the problem. Why the physics is struggling? The reason is what? If the bio lengthy, physics will get affected. Chemistry lengthy problem, then physics will get. So physics means we are not. I am teaching physics, but I am not never saying that you have to start with the physics. Okay. So what is happening? Physics we are doing in the last. Suppose bio has taken the time, chemistry has taken the time. So ultimately you are doing physics in the last. You have that less time. Physics calculative also, it required more time also, and in the last 1 hour you have the more pressure also. Okay, in the beginning you can do fast, but in the last, due to the more pressure, you cannot do fast also. So when you are doing very fast, then you will not read the question properly, you cannot justify the question properly. After reading, maybe you are unable to decide I can do or not. So ultimately the physics is getting affected due to so many reasons. Maybe the people are good in physics, but they are not getting the sufficient time for the physics, and they are doing the physics in the hurry, and due to that they are doing some mistakes. So it is very common mistake means that I observed means a student like trigonometry, if I am saying, so cos 60, cos sin 60, they are getting confused. In the fast, they are putting in the place of the cos 60, they are putting the value of the sin 60. It is a very common mistake. So this is happening in the physics, because physics we are doing in the last. Otherwise, this year also the student can score the good marks. Even LT student also they can score whatever they in our institute also whatever they are scoring. More than that they can score. We know that their capability also, and they were getting the good marks in the like more difficult paper. They were getting the more marks, but in the exam, different temperament is there. Okay. So again, I am repeating, everybody will practice this from the junior book, or if you have the book, or you can buy any on the online, you can learn ratio proportion, okay, square root. Then after that, what I said, addition of the fraction, addition, subtraction, power, how to solve the power function, okay, this required. Then in the 9th, 10th, what I said, trigonometry, okay, chemistry log required. Log, if you want, then you can read the logarithm sum property. Then differentiation and integration, maxima minima. Okay, this is the basic part that whatever we required in our physics, whole physics. Okay, so this if you want, then you can do by yourself also. I wanted to start the trigonometry or some basic first, but now the time is not that much. So few things I will discuss. I will check your knowledge. Okay. So some calculation part, what students are facing the problem when we are teaching. So few things I will discuss, okay, because that is required when you are solving some questions. So small thing first I will discuss, then I will come to the maybe some properties of the trigonometry also, okay. So first thing is square root. Square root, everybody know how to find, like under root 16, under root 9, under root 25. Okay, that everybody know. So you can find the root, and we don't have to know the method of the root, how to find the root of the decimal number. Okay, if the number contains decimal, how to find the root. That is the method is there. But we will not apply that method in the exam, because that much of time we don't have. So we have to learn the method, means how we can find the quick square root of approximate value. Okay, that small thing I will discuss. And then, okay, suppose I am saying in the calculation, suppose you are getting under root of 1.6, root of 1.6. Who will say what is the value? Like suppose any calculation this came. Okay, how to get the value of the root 1.6 and to get the calculation and to check the option? I'm not saying exact, because if this type of calculation is coming, they will not give the very close answers, okay, but they will give the like nearby answers you have to check, okay. So I'm not saying the exact value, but root 1.6, anybody can say what is the value, how to find? Method, what I said, method is there, that method we can teach, but that method we will not apply in the need now, because to finding the root of 1.6, if you will apply the method, so 1 minute it will take, then so much time will get waste. Okay, so approximate value we have to know that how we can find. Okay, answer I am getting 0.4, 0.4, array nalayak, 5.12. Okay, 0.4, 0.4. So one thing, if who is saying the answer 0.4, so that we have learned. Somebody saying above 2. Okay, very good. So, okay, now listen. Suppose you have learned. Suppose I am saying root 16. Root 16 is what? Then you will say 4. Okay. So root 16 is the 4. Then 4, if you are doing the square, then you will get 16 also. If you are taking the root of any number, so if whatever the root you are getting, after squaring, then again you have to get the same number. Like root 16 is the 4. Root 16 is the 4. If I do square 4, I have to get the 16. That is correct. Okay, so root 16 is the 4. If I will do the square, so 4 square is equal to what? 16. If you are saying the answer is 0.4, so 0.4 if you are squaring, 0.4 if you are squaring, then what you will get? 0.4 square is what? 0.4 into 0.4. Now that will come what? 0.16. 0.16. Everybody getting or not? So 0.16. But what I gave? 1.6. Understood my point or not? So who is saying the 0.4? If it is a 0.16, if I'm saying 0.16, what is the root? So 0.16, you can write 16 into 10 to the power minus 2. This is the one way. You can write 16 into 10 to the power minus 2. Now 16 root is 4, 10 to the power minus 2 root is 10 to the power minus 1. So then you will get 0.4. So if I am giving the 0.16, root of 0.16, then it will be 0.4. That is correct. But 1.6 root is not the 0.4, because after squaring 0.4, what you will get? 0.16. Okay. So suppose this type of situation is coming in our calculation. So what I said, method is there, but that method we will not apply now because it will take more time. So what you have to do after decimal, suppose you are getting one number, first make it 1, like 1.60. Okay. Now you will think any perfect square which is closer to the 160, closer to the 160. Now closer to the 160 means 13 square. 12 square is 144. 13 square is what? 169. 169 and 160. There are 169 is closer to the 160. 169. What is the square root? 13. 169 square root is what? 13. Okay. So 13 means 160. What I can say, what? It is not 169. It is a 160. So its root will be slightly lesser. So approximate value, what I can say, 1.28, 1.27, like this. Again, I am repeating. Like 1.6, I will make it 1.60. Now, once decimal, after decimal, one number is there, make it 2. And then you can think the perfect square which is closer to the 160. So 160 closer is the 160 means 169. Perfect square is 169. 169 is the 1.69 if I gave. 1.69 root will be what? 1.3. 1.69 if I am giving. Then that what you can say, 1.3. Why? 13 square is 169. Decimal 2 place you will put, then you will get the 1.69. So 1.3 square is what? 1.69. But I have 1.60. 1.60 means closer to the 1.69. So what you can say, answer will be closer to 1.3, but slightly less than 1.3. So you can take in the calculation 1.27, 1.28 around. Everybody got or not? So what I said, in this type of situation, they will not give the like very close answer. So we have to get the approximate value. Everybody understood or not? Tell fast. So how to do the root of this type of problem? Everybody got? Okay. Now one example, you will say root of 1.2. Tell fast. What is the root of 1.2? Root of 1.2. Okay, 1.1, very good. 1.1, 1.1, very good. So what we will do? 1.20. Okay, 1.20 means which square? Like 120. We will take the 120 because decimal 2 places are there. 120 means which square? Perfect square is closer to the 120. 121. 11 square is 121, and it is a 120. So we can directly go to the 1.1. Very good. So everybody got how to do this type of situation. What I'm saying, they will not ask the more mathematics, but sometimes this type of situation is coming in our calculation. That's why I'm saying. Okay, so 1.20 approximately what we can say, 1.1. Everybody got? Okay, so this is the one small thing. Okay, that we what I'm saying, whatever we require, that I'm only discussing small things. Okay, second type of situation. Ratio proportion in the track 2 mainly it is track 2 it is coming in ratio proportion we required in so many places, like ratio of the tension, ratio of the length, ratio of the frequency, then what is the length of this, like so many places we will get the ratio proportion. Okay, so the whole year I am saying again and again. So ratio proportion, how we are solving in the class third fourth we have learned ratio proportion. Okay, so one small example I am giving, you will say fast. Okay, Wow, yes, both I will teach. First year, second year track 2. So suppose I gave the A plus B plus C is equal to 4500 and A is to B is to 5. Then what is the value of ABC? Fast. Like this type of situation will come. The total length of the wire is the in the sonometer we are getting this type of problem. Total length of the wire is the 110 centimeter. The frequency of the 3 part of 3 segment is in the ratio of this. Then find the length of the each segment of the wire. This type of problem will come. So ratio proportion, so many places we required. So one way is 500, 1500, 2500. Very good. Who is getting 2700? C 4500. Then A and B is 0. Nalayak. Okay. So one method is what what we are doing. Like if I'm saying A by B, A by B is the 2 by 3. Suppose I am saying A by B is equal to 2 by 3. Can I say A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3? If I am saying A by B is equal to 2 by 3, so can I say A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3? No. Why? It is a ratio. It is a ratio. It is not the value. Some common factor will be there that maybe it can be maybe it is possible that A is the 2, B is the 3. Maybe A is the 4, B is the 6. Maybe A is the 6, B is the 9. So it is a ratio. We cannot say the A and B value is the 2 and 3. Okay. So any common factor may be there in between A and B if I'm writing the ratio. So what we can do, one method is what? A we can take as a X, that common ratio. Suppose we are taking X. So A I can write as a 1X means X. B we can say 3X. Then C we can say 5X. That is one method. Means A we can write as a, suppose A I am taking as a X. Then B we can say what? 3X. And the C we can take as what? 5X. Okay. Now we will put this value in the total sum. Okay. Then X plus 3X plus 5X will be what? That will be 9X. 9X will be equal to what? 4500. Because A plus B plus C value you will put now. Then X value what you got? 9 5s of 45 means 500. So X value you got 500. It means A is equal to what? 500. B is equal to what? 3 into 500. That is a 1500. And C value is what? 5 into 500. That will be what? 2500. Okay. So like that way we can get the value of A, B and C. This everybody got. But one more way fast we can do. What we will do, when you have the ratio and the total okay. So without doing the X and all, you can take what? Suppose A value I am asking. Okay. Then what we will do, I know the ratio, I know the total. Okay. Then what is the part of A? Part of A is what? 1. Because ratio is what? Part of A is 1. So total part is what? 1 plus 3 plus 5. Okay. So total part I can say 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 1, 9. Total part is 9. What is the part of A? 1. Okay. So fraction of A I can say what? What we will do? Part of A upon total part. Part of A upon total part into what we want to distribute. Okay. So what is the total we have? 4500. So into 4500. Then directly we will get what? 500. Similarly, we can say B is equal to what? What is the part of B? 3. Okay. What is the total part? 9 into 4500. Then what you will get? 3 3s are 9. It means it will come what? 2500. No, 1500. Okay. Similarly, because 3 3s are 9, then you will get the 1500. C, what you will do? What is the part of the C? 5. Total part is what? 9 into 4500. Then you will get what? 2500. Like this way we will do whenever the ratio is coming, and so many places we will get this type of relation. Okay. So when ratio is coming, what I said, if you want to get the separate value, whatever the ratio of the part of the one, you have to take upon total part and into whatever you want to distribute. So here total is what? 4500. So 4500. So we will multiply that fraction with 4500. Everybody got? Second, next thing, suppose I am saying what is the sum? 10 to the power 4 plus 10 to the power 6. What is the sum? Ten to the power 10. Okay. Good, 10 to the power 10, 10 to the power. That's why, that's why why I am taking this type of problem, because I know that where the students are doing the mistake. Most of the students are saying the answer is 10 to the power 10. That's why I took this example. There also, I know that where the root is the problem, 1.6 root, so many places it is coming that people are taking 0.4. Okay, so one thing, like 3 ways you can get like this, 10 to the power. Okay, now what is the differences? Who is saying that 10 to the power 10? When the same number, different powers are there and we are multiplying. Okay, like here 10 to the power 4, 10 to the power 6 means same number means 10. Then what we are doing, then power we are adding. Then power we are adding. Then this we can say as what? 10 to the power 4 plus 6, that is equal to what? 10 to the power 10. So this we will say that 10 to the power 10. Okay. When power to the power, okay, is there, then power we will multiply. Power we will multiply. Like here 4 to the power 6. So 4 power and whole power is what? 6. So this power we will multiply. Now then what we will get? 10 to the power 6 into 4. That will be what? 10 to the power 24. Okay. So who was saying that 10 to the power 10? They got when we will say that 10 to the power 10, when we are multiplying it. Okay. When power to the power we will multiply. This everybody got. Here in this type of problem, what we will do, lower power we will take common. Lower power we will take common. So 10 to the power 4 and 10 to the power 6. What is the common? Minimum. 10 to the power 4. Okay, so if I took the 10 to the power 4 common, then here it will come what? 1, and here it will come what? 10 to the power 2, because already 10 to the power 4 we have taken common. So what is remaining here? 10 to the power 2. Okay, now 10 to the power 2 means what? 100, 100 plus 1. That is a 101. So what you got? 101 into 10 to the power 4, or 1.01 into 10 to the power 6. This will be the, so in the addition case directly we cannot add the power, or okay, or directly we cannot add the number, means 10 plus 10 means 20, like that we can do. What I said, minimum same number is there, then we can take the common factor out, and then we accordingly we can solve. Okay, this everybody got. How sir 10 to the power 2? 10 to the power 4 I took common. Here what we have? 10 to the power 6. So 10 to the power 6 I can write as 10 to the power 4 and 10 to the power 2. Who is asking this? How I got 10 to the power 2? So can I write 10 to the power 6 is equal to this? Just now I said, same number, then power we will add. So 10 to the power 6 I can write 10 to the power 4 into 10 to the power 2. 4 plus 2 is equal to what? 6. Now when I took the 10 to the power 4 common, what is remaining now? 10 to the power 2. Okay. Now in the trigonometry, first we have to know the angle concept. Okay, so one formula of the angle we are using in whole physics. Okay, so many places we are using. Okay, one formula is what we have learned: angle is equal to arc upon radius. Suppose I am taking one circle. Okay, so I think everybody know the meaning of the arc. Okay, so angle, one basic formula is what? Angle is equal to arc upon radius. So angle theta I am writing as a arc upon radius. Okay, what is the meaning of the arc? One thing, arc length and the length of AB. If I am asking, length AB and arc AB both are equal. Length AB and arc AB both are equal. Length AB and arc AB both are equal. No, arc length will be more. You can see also, if I am taking the AB means directly we are joining A and B. So this is the AB is the straight length. Okay, arc means that is the arc length is the. So this is the like difference between the distance and displacement. Later you will learn also. Suppose I am saying the particle is moving in a circle. A particle is moving in a circle. When it displaces from A to B, when it goes from A to B, okay, what is the distance? What is the displacement? So when it is going from A to B, it is moving in a circle. So distance means path length. So what is the path length? Arc AB, because it is moving on a circle. So what is the path length? AB. So distance is the AB, arc AB. What is the displacement? Displacement is the shortest distance between the initial and final point. So initial and final point shortest distance will be what? Straight. So straight length AB will be what? Displacement. And the arc AB will be what? Distance. So here arc, what is the meaning of the arc? Everybody got? Okay. So arc length AB will not be equal to the straight length AB. This everybody got or not? Okay. So arc AB upon radius. Okay. This is the basic formula of the angle. What is the unit of the angle? And one more thing, when we are saying the angle, later in the unit dimension I will say, when we are using the word angle only, so that angle means plane angle. That angle means either we will say the plane angle or angle. Okay, it means we are talking in. When we are saying the, otherwise we will say the solid angle particularly, we are talking in that 3 dimension. So what is a solid angle? What is the formula of the solid angle? What is a unit? That we will discuss in the unit dimension chapter. But in the whole physics, we will use the plane angle only. Plane angle means when we are saying the angle, means its meaning is what? Plane angle. Okay. And plane angle means what is the formula? We can use angle is equal to arc upon radius. This everybody got? Okay. So unit, what is the unit of the angle we will get? Unit of the theta is the what? Radian. Okay. So we are using in the 9th, 10th, we are using the angle unit is the degree. Degree also unit is there. We are writing in the degree. But when we are applying this formula, angle is equal to arc upon radius. What is the unit of the angle we will get here, or whatever the unit of the angle we will use here? Radian. So now in the whole 11th and 12th, unit is the like default unit. We will take what? Radian. When I am saying the angle, we assume the angle is the theta. So that theta means what? It is a radian. Okay. That theta means what? It is a radian. Otherwise, I will say, suppose angle is theta degree. Theta degree, if I am saying, then it means it is a degree. If I am saying theta, then it means what is the unit we will take? Radian. Everybody got? So we are comfortable more in that degree maybe. But when we have to, they are giving in the degree, then only, or they are giving the option in the degree, then it is okay. Okay. Everybody got? But here in this formula, or by using this formula, what is the unit of the angle we have to use? Radian. This everybody got? Okay. Understood or not? So I said what? Plane angle or angle, that has the same meaning. Okay. Now we have learned one more thing. Complete angle. Complete angle is equal to what? 360 degree. In the degree we know that complete angle is what? 360 degree. Okay. This everybody know complete angle is what? 360 degree. Okay. Now complete angle means, suppose we will take the complete arc. Complete arc means what? Circumference. Circumference of the triangle is what? What is the circumference of a formula of the circumference? What is the formula of the circumference of a circle? What is the formula of the circumference of a circle? Circumference is the what? 2 pi r. Circumference of the circle is what? 2 pi r. Okay. So now for complete circle, what is the circumference you will take? 2 pi. For the complete circle circumference, what we will take? 2 pi r. 2 pi r by r. Then in the radian, we can say theta is equal to complete is what? 2 pi r upon r. R and r cancel out. What is the theta you got? Theta is equal to 2 pi radian. So in degree, complete angle is what? 360 degree, and in the radian we can say 2 pi radian. So from this we got one relation. 2 pi radian is equal to 360 degree. 2 pi radian is equal to 360 degree. Then what is a pi radian? Pi radian is equal to 180 degree. This relation we have to remember. Pi radian is equal to 180 degree. Okay. So 1 radian required. So 1 radian is equal to 180 by pi, or 1 degree is equal to what? 1 degree is equal to pi by 180. Okay. So many times we required. They will give it the degree. We require to convert into the radian for the calculation. Options they will give in the question. They will give the radian, but options they will give in the degree. So this conversion required. Degree to radian and radian to degree. Okay. This everybody got? So one way is what? Suppose I am saying pi radian, we got the relation pi radian is equal to 180 degree. Okay. Suppose we have to convert some degree into the radian. Okay. Then what we will do? So one method is what? When angle given in degree and you want to go to the radian. Okay. Then we can use the relation 180 degree. Sir, tan 53 and 37 tells sir why it is required. Tan 53 is the 4 by 3. Tan 53 is the 4 by 3. And 37 is the 3 by 4. Tan 53 is the 4 by 3. Okay, so again I am repeating. Suppose I want to convert the degree into the radian. So then we can say 180 degree is equal to pi radian. So 1 degree is equal to pi by 180. Again, I am repeating. If you want to go to the degree to radian, so we will write the degree first. 180 degree is equal to pi radian. So 1 degree is equal to pi by 180. Pi by 180. Okay. Everybody got pi by 180. Then how many degrees they given? According to that, we will multiply. Okay. Understood or not? All we will say wait. Now listen, another way is what? Suppose that I am saying that you have to remember directly. If suppose I am saying pi value is more or pi or 180, what is the value of the pi? What is the value of the pi? What is the value of the pi? 3.14. Okay, and that is the whole one problem. Pi is not 180. Who is saying the 180? Pi is not 180. Okay, pi is the 3.14. Pi is the 3.14. If that is the importance of the unit. If I am saying pi radian, then you will say, sir, it is a 180 degree, not 180. It is a 180 degree. Like suppose I am saying 1 kilometer is equal to how many meters? So you will say 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. 1 kilometer is 1000 meters. So 1 is equal to 1000. No, a unit importance is there. When I am saying 1 kilometer, then only I can say the 1000 meter. No? So same way, pi is not 180. Pi radian is equal to 180 degree. Pi radian is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so that is the importance of the unit, what I said. Now pi value is the 3.14. Okay, pi is the 3.14. Now 180 is the 180. So who is more? Who is more, 3.14 or 180? 180 is more. Okay, so it means when we are writing the angle in the degree, if I'm comparing with respect to the radian, so when we are writing the angle in the degree, magnitude will be more. Like pi radian. What is the magnitude there? Pi. Pi is what? 3.14. When I'm writing in degree, it is a 180 degree. What is the magnitude there? 180. So 180 and pi. I'm not comparing degree and radian. 180 and pi. 180 is more or not? So when we are writing the angle in degree, then magnitude will be more. So what we will do, if you want to convert radian into degree. Okay, to convert radian into degree. Now radian to degree when you are going, so magnitude has to increase or decrease. If you are converting the angle from radian into degree, magnitude will increase or decrease. Tell fast. Magnitude will increase or decrease. Magnitude will increase or decrease. If you are going from radian into degree, magnitude will increase or decrease. Increase, then we will multiply given angle, then multiply given angle in radian by 180 upon pi. Okay, this factor you have to remember. I will reverse only 180 by pi, pi by 180. Okay, so if you want to convert from the degree to radian to degree, magnitude has to increase. So whatever the angle given in the radian, that you will multiply with 180 by pi. Everybody got? Why 180 by pi? Magnitude, if you see, it will come around 57. Okay. Everybody got? So we know that when we are converting the angle from radian to degree, magnitude has to increase. It means whatever the angle given in radian, that we will multiply with 180 by pi. Okay, and degree to radian, then magnitude has to decrease. Then multiply given angle in degree, what given, by pi by 180. Just that factor only you have to remember. Pi by 180, 180 by pi. Okay, so if you have to go from the degree to radian, then magnitude will decrease. So you will multiply with pi by 180. Whatever angle given, you will multiply with pi by 180. And if you want to go from the radian to degree, then magnitude has to increase. Then you have to multiply 180 by pi. So this factor you have to remember, 180 by pi and pi by 180. Everybody got? So we will not write the conversion factor relation, then we will convert. What directly, if we require the answer, radian into degree, then directly whatever angle radian, we will multiply with 180 by pi. And if we want to go from the degree to radian, whatever angle given in degree, multiply that angle with pi by 180. Understood or not? So this relation you will remember. Next class I will discuss some question. Otherwise, whatever I said means for the basic mathematics, what you have to, I will see that next class we are going to start the physics, or the one more basic mathematics class will be there. Okay, if we are not taking more basic mathematics class, already I think it is there in the YouTube. And then you can just go through the all topic, whatever I said. Okay, then bye. Start studying, don't waste the time. One day, each day is important. Already due to the re-NEET, time has some time has gone. Okay, then bye.